Hello, hello, chat! How's it going, Allie? How's it going, Black Rose? How's it going, Crimson? What's up? Not much, not much. Had a nice shift at work. By which I mean I was extremely stressed out the entire time, but we ignore that part. You and Black Rose have a question to ask me. Okay, what is your question, Crimson? I don't know what I do or do not want to know about Crimson, so I don't know how to answer that. There's a true ending. What? Okay. What does it entail? Like, what does getting this true ending entail? Like, are we talking, like, maximum rank? Are we talking you have to specifically date a specific person? Are we talking... What exactly is quote-unquote true? Like, what exactly does it mean? Because this was something I had zero knowledge of until exactly this moment. You don't want me to miss it? Fair. Although I know that Cold Steel especially likes to be like, oh hey, there's bonus content, or there's a totally optional content if you do New Game Plus. By the way, the next game assumes you did it. Then it assumes you played this entire 50, 60, 70 hour plus JRPG a second time. Is it something like that, where it's a New Game Plus sort of thing? No? Okay, well, while you're coming up with the words to explain it, I'm gonna get back into it. There. Something got in my mouth. Also, Allie, thank you for the care package, the hydrate, and the pills. Let's load this up. You can do it first playthrough? Okay. Good to know. Right, there are cutscenes, there are stuff. Complete all side quests on the final day to unlock the Earth Cage side quest, which requires you to obtain all 5 Lost Arts. These things, right? Like Lenin's Kiss and, Grail Thelis. 1, 2, 3, 4? Do I have the last one? If I do, it's not showing up. Actually, it would probably be way down at the bottom, but... I'm guessing the final, the final thing will let me get the last Lost Art. I know, I'm being very specific. The final thing. Hi, Tapper! Phew! Welcome! We let you bring any ingredients you want to our stand. Any ingredients. So why not cut your favorites on over? Stir up your own original cocktail and enjoy a glass! Of course, we only permit minors to drink non-alcoholic cocktails. We're very strict on that. Good. Very good. Everyone in this game looks rich. Fair. You're not wrong, Allie. It is about a group of people attending a combat school. You kind of need some amount of money to be able to attend this. Mixing up an original cocktail sounds like it'd be a fun activity to do with someone. But who would be interested? You're in final information or intermission right now, so let's get through this long one and then we'll worry about the true ending. Fair. Fair enough. We will invite Laura to this in a little bit. I should have known that would have been an event. But I see a side quest, chat. Oh boy, I see a side quest. Instructor Shara. Shara? No, Sarah. Sharon, what brings you two here? Hey there, Reen. Me and old Sharon here have a score to settle. Now seems as good a time as any for a drinking contest. Are you about to invite Reen to drink with you? Well now, I'm sure there are many people who can outdrink the likes of me. Oh no, no backing down from this one. I won't rest until we know for sure. Now that I think about it, I wonder how I'd measure up to the rest of the gals too. It's got me pretty curious myself. I can take a guess of how most of our friends would fare, but there's still plenty of competition here this evening. Yeah, I can think of a few people who would be interested in this chat. Perhaps we could recruit some more contenders for this contest of ours. Other drinkers? Yeah, I like the sound of that. I'd love to have a drink with Sherazard again for one. And I really want to know how much the Golden Rakshasa can really drink. Now you've got me pretty invested in how this would play out. I can go and ask them for you if you'd like. You sure? That'd be great. There's some guys I'd like to square up into the drinking arena too. But it'll get too messy if we broaden the field too much. If you'll be our referee, then a ladies' drinking contest sounds like a good time to me. Remember I said make sure you try to do everything. You don't want to miss anything when you get to the end of the game. Fair. Fair enough. You want to drink with a Charizard? You know what? Fair enough, Allie. Sounds like a good time. We have some people here, but I think we need 2 or 3 more for a good show. Okay, so Aurelia Le Guin and Sherazard. After that, I'm not sure. You're really getting into this, aren't you? Yeah, this is right in your wheelhouse, isn't it? Ladies' drinking contest does sound pretty entertaining. We probably won't get the chance to all be together like this again, so things could get real interesting here. Yeah, we'll help you out. Okay, I'll help you. I'll talk to some of the ladies who seem like they've got a real taste for hard liquor. Great. Make sure you invite the Silver Shriek and the Rakshasa. I'll let you decide who the other competitors are. We'll prep the place and come up with some rules. And of course, there is plenty of alcohol for all those who involved. Rather a drink with a right... I can't wait! So I guess I should start looking for some contenders for a drinking contest then. I definitely have to speak with both General Le Guin and Sherazard. I wonder who else would be good for this. I don't think anyone in old Class 7 could drink as much as Sarah. I'll have to find some other potential candidates. I'll walk around and speak to any women who seem like they might be interested. My first thought is maybe Angelica. Angelica would probably be down for it. Seeing these lanterns floating on the lake really reminds me of the ones during Ortis's summer festival. There we go. Perfect. I should send this to Rex when I get a chance. Good idea. You have good clean water after drinking. Oh, with a Suicune? Possibly. Is this a separate side quest, or is this... Reen! Hello again. So, Reen, what do you think of Mishelam Resort at night? It's great. Honestly, at my age, I wasn't expecting to enjoy it so much. This place really is amazing. Honestly, theme parks are the sort of place that don't really get old. That's what we cross-bellins like to hear. Oh, and Cecile, good work on the Emperor's surgery. It must have been really tense. Oh, Cecile did the surgery. I thought it would have been Dr. Sayland. Oh, thank you. Of course, the patient will still be in recovery for a while. But even Dr. Sayland admitted that this operation went more smoothly than any she'd done before. I do believe His Majesty will be alright. That's a relief. Thank you so much for everything you've done for him. Yeah, that's such great news. So, Reen, who are you here with tonight? Randy was saying you're just as popular with the ladies as Lloyd, so there's no way you're here without a date, right? Hi, Yuki. Welcome in. How's it going? It's also the reincarnation of the North Wind. I don't know enough about Pokemon lore, so I'm just going to assume that you're correct about Suicune there, Crimson. Which I don't know how that works if it's water-based. I just remember that nickname from when I was a kid. Gotcha. Thank you for giving Yuki a shout-out, Allie. If you're not following Yuki, she's recently got back into streaming now that she can again. She's been playing through Cold Steel 1. So if you want to watch somebody play through the series again, give her a look. Sounds like Randy's been putting weird ideas in your head again, Kia. As he is wont to do. Although you might want to think about how you got that reputation, Lloyd. She has a point. Not you guys, too. I didn't realize it before, but Lloyd's got his fair share of problems to deal with. Yeah, something like that. Here's Ellie and Cecile. They might make for some drinking candidates. I'll try explaining the game to them. Hey there, mind if I ask you something? Reen explained that he was looking for participants to take part in the drinking contest. So, you want to see who has the strongest stomach for alcohol, right? That is correct, Kia, but you are not invited. I'm sorry. You are too young, you are too precious. Some really funny things can happen when people get together like this. That's true. And this would be a good chance to catch up with some of the others. Unfortunately, I'm not the best when it comes to alcohol, so I'm gonna have to pass. I see. What about you, Cecile? Guy was a heavyweight, and you kept up with him pretty well. So I'd rank you high up there on the drinking scale. Okay. I wouldn't have expected Cecile to be much of a drinker, but you know what? I'm down for it. Well, I'm a stronger drinker than Ilya, at least, apparently. This might be exactly my kind of contest. After all, it's nice to just let your hair down and just drink from time to time. With how hard you work all the time, if you can allow yourself some fun I think you can allow yourself some fun for at least tonight. I'm sure you can handle yourself. You've got pretty good self-control. So, are you joining us? Yes, I'll join the contest. Woohoo! We'd better go cheer you on then. I can't wait either. They're holding the contest over at the tables by the drink stands, so come and join when you're ready. I don't know if saying join when you're ready is the appropriate way to do things. A question you thought of just now. Okay, I'm ready for you. Oh, you know what? I could see Josette in this. Secretary Lucy, Lieutenant Kyella. Good to see you. I didn't know you were invited. Well, the prince was kind enough to reach out to us. We don't get many chances to relax and forget about work, so we're gonna make the most of tonight. That's a good idea. By the way, Josette, I'm really glad I got to thank you in person again. Oh? What for? I helped ship those rogue Hercules members back to Calvard. Or rather, I organized it. Don and Kyle were the ones who actually put them on the Bobcat and took them across the border. Ah, so that's how you work things out. Joshua's brother-in-law and sister meet Lloyd's brother-in-law and sister. How does it go? If nothing had happened to either of them. Joshua's brother-in-law would be either his wife's brother or his sister's husband. And while they're not, I don't think any of them are actually married, his wife's brother would be himself. Because this series is weird like that. And his sister's husband would kind of be Luve. If nothing had happened in Hamel. So Luve and Karen. So it'd be Luve and Karen meeting Guy and Cecile. I have no idea if they would be friends or not. By this point in time, most of those people are dead. That's right. The Kapua delivery service always comes through in a pinch. Even shipping people across the border, I guess, chat. Lucy had introduced me to Josette previously, and she seemed like the perfect choice to handle this matter. We're lucky to have a friend like you, Josette. By the way, I've heard some fairly interesting rumors about your love life. Is it true that you and Chloe are both interested in the same guy? Yeah, it's true. Also, that guy is taken. Where did you... Oh, right. I forgot you and Chloe are so tight. A love triangle with Princess Claudia? That does sound interesting. Not you too, Kayala. That's all in the past now. And besides, I finally made up my mind about the whole thing. If you two find romance such a fascinating subject, how about you tell me about things on your end? Isn't it obvious, Josette? They're always together. Oh, I'm so sorry, but I couldn't possibly disclose that kind of personal information. CID regulations. Well, that isn't fair. Then it's your turn, Lucy. I doubt you have any kind of trouble getting guys. Is there anyone you're into right now? Oh, I don't know. I know it's not the same, but there's a guy in my life who I find completely infuriating. Yeah. And his name is Lecter. In fact, I wish he were here right now so I could punch him in his stupid, handsome face. Lecter. Absolutely Lecter. Lucy? It seems Josette's not the only one in a messy romantic situation. Haha. Okay, yep. Even Reens figured out that that's about Lecter, chat. Let's throw it back to you, Josette. Right, there's so much more I want to ask you. Aw, come on, you two didn't tell me anything. This seems like a good time for me to duck out. I doubt there's anything I can contribute on the subject. Yeah, but we need to talk to them about the drinking contest, chat. What about Lucy? After all, being the student council vice president under Major Lecter couldn't have been easy. Let's just say she might know her way around a drink or two. I should ask if any of them are interested. Sorry to bother you, Lucy, but I wanted to ask you something. Reed explained that he was looking for participants to take part in the drinking contest. An all-ladies drinking game, you say? You seem like you're able to hold off your liquor better than any of us could. Now that you mention it, remember that dinner we worked for the security detail for? People were offering you drinks left, right, and center, but you seemed just fine after every single one of them. Imagine being able to hold your liquor that well, chat. Oh, I don't really consider myself all that strong of a drinker, but I do enjoy the odd tipple here and there. You can count me in. Glad to hear it. We'll be holding the contest down at the beach, so just head on over whenever you're ready. You know, it really feels odd to be telling people, yeah, just head over when you want to. Because, like, Surely we're going to be holding the contest soon. Ooh, who do we think they're going to invite from here? My guess is Adel. Oh, hello, Reen. Good to see you're working so hard. Or good to see you so hard at work. Hi, everybody. Emily, Teresia. I'm really glad you decided to join us. At first, I wasn't really sure if we should. You know, it being a huge conflict of interest and all. But then Supreme Commander Van Dyke had us reassigned to the Independent Raid Force. The what? We're a covert ops unit charged with taking down internal threats to the Empire at our own discretion. A vague description, admittedly, but one that allows groups like Ouroboros and Yitkar Corps to fall under our jurisdiction. In other words, a unit created to give us the authority needed to fight this battle. Those rules sound dangerously vague, but so long as they have you fighting by our side, I'm not about to complain. I also will not be complaining about this, chat. And fight is what we'll do. I've gotta make up for that sorry state you last saw me in. We're gonna give it our all to make tomorrow a major success. Now that we finally found a path we can believe in, we're more than ready to help out. Thanks, I knew we could count on you. That's right. This reconciliation is truly a thing of beauty. I hear a lot of Thor's graduates in the army are getting the same treatment. They'll be able to participate in Operation too. It's shaping up to be quite the reunion. You know, it sounds an awful lot like Principal Van Dyke knows what we're doing and is letting people come and join us. I can hardly wait. Okay, I'm still predicting Edel here. I wonder if any of them can hold their drink. I'll ask them if they're interested. Sorry to disturb you, but I wanted to ask you something. A drinking contest? I like the sound of that. I thought it was gonna be Edel. But you don't drink that often, Emily. If you get drunk as quickly as I do, Instructor Sarah will drink you under the table for sure. You might be right. What about Edel and Dorothy? It could be fun. I drink fairly well when we're out. Okay, maybe it will be Edel. Or at least that's what people tell me. In that case, I think you'd be a good match for Instructor Sarah. I don't think I can expect much from me. I'm not good with alcohol. It's kind of disappointing that the guys can't take part. Inhibitions lowered, hands reach for the same glass, feelings long buried suddenly burst forth and blossom in the jovial atmosphere. You never change, Dorothy. So I can count on Edel for the contest? Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks. We're holding the contest at the beach, so please head over whenever you're ready. Oh, do I have any superb dishes? I do. Edel Grot? It's named after her, chat. This dish literally has your name on it.
You have my deepest gratitude.
This looks absolutely delicious. I can hardly wait to give it a try. Actually,
let's get started,
let's see
shall
if
we?
Elise can make this.
This is one of my specialties.
Perfect. After that, we're gonna do a little save scumming. We will go like 3 of them.
Initiate cooking mode.
Altina, make 3 of them for me, please. Mess up at least
Yes.
once.
Prepare to an unexpected result.
Thank you. Wait, shoot.
Let's do this. All right, I did it.
Okay, and I need more globby fats. I need a lot of globby fats to make all of these, chat. Dang. I didn't even see what any of these did. Ooh, good CP restorations? Hi, Bio9 Silver! How are you doing?
You have my deep ears.
I feel like every new dish I try expands my cooking repertoire. If it's not too much trouble. Thor's Unity rating increased. Oh. You are just a hotel, as any other hotel should do. Anton? Whoa, there's a face I didn't expect to see. Anton, what are you doing here? Well, if it isn't Anton, what brings you here? So, funny story. I put a request at the guild for info on Sharon. Seems like they got them following up on a couple of leads, and next thing I know, my buddy Olivier invites me out here, saying that I'll be able to see her. I see. So you're a friend of Olivier's? Yeah, I got up to all sorts of stuff back in the Burl. Actually, I seem to be running into lots of people that I know today. Yeah, it's almost like you're actually the main character of the series, Anton. Braces from the Burl, Crossbell's SSS, even Lucy the exchange student who used to run the student council. To top it all off, we've got all of you guys from the academy. Everyone is here. Chat, is Trails of Cold Steel 4 actually Super Smash Brothers? Because everyone is here. Wow. Is there anyone you don't know, Anton? By my count, he knows at least 20 of the people here. That is a lot of people, considering the fact that he's not actually going to be a part of the fight. He doesn't know how to fight, but he knows so many people that will be. Anyway, I should get to searching for Sharon. I'm so nervous, I'm practically shaking, but I can't let this opportunity pass me by. I just need to work up the nerve and talk to her. I can do this. Good luck, Anton. He knows a friend of a friend of a friend. Yep, it's true. Also, we've seen Sharon. We know where she is. We could have told him. We didn't. We chose to be like, nah, we're not gonna tell you where the girl that you're interested in is, Anton. You're gonna have to just look for her. There's Le Guin. Ah, so it's not just music you're into, but painting and sculpture too? Let him work for that info? Fair, fair. Count Alltime has a reputation as a patron of up-and-coming young artists across Sutherland. And Shinope has a reputation of his controller not working. Clearly a love of the arts runs in the family. She really is impressive. You know, it may be an inopportune time to say this, having recently tasked you with preparing the Thor's exams. I've always felt as though your talents were wasted at a military academy, May. Well, I did consider becoming a teacher at the music academy at one point, but I wanted to reach out to people who didn't have such a grounding in art or music and teach them how much fun the arts can be. You have a good night, Silver. We'll see you later. Thank you for lurking. You're a young woman of a singular focus, I'll give you that. Though I suppose that may be how you grew so fond of Makarov. You saw through the scruffy exterior and discovered who he was deep down. Yeah. Instructor Makarov, huh? You really do know how to see the heart of a person, don't you? Makarov and I are simply moving at a snail's pace, I agree. What do you think, Wallace? How does their relationship look from a man's perspective? Me? The way I see it, Makarov is probably just looking for a chance to take things to the next level. He absolutely is. Will he ever finally officially ask her out, chat? Who knows? A chance? I don't think it's my place to butt in on a conversation about Instructor Mary's love life. But we will be butting in on this conversation. We may not be talking about that. On that note, I'm a bit curious about what's going on between General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius too. I don't know. I think she might be a little too much for him to handle, chat. Well, I guess that's none of my business. I've heard that General Le Guin happily downs wine and hard spirits, but I can't really imagine her drunk. See, that's the secret, chat. General Aurelia Le Guin is always drunk. Sorry to interrupt. Can I ask you something? Reen explained that he was looking for participants to take part in a drinking contest. Oh, Purple Lightning volunteered me, did she? She's got guts. I'll give her that. Does that mean she seems like a strong opponent? I'm not sure I'll be able to win, but sounds like fun, so I'll join. Yeah, it is. That's great. Thank you. We'll be holding the contest at the beach, so please head over when you're ready. I've never really drank with the intention of getting drunk, chat. That's just not really a thing that I do. You know, honestly, with this group, I could see all three of them joining the contest. But I'm gonna guess it's actually gonna be Duvalie. Huh? Roselia? That's a different look for you. And it's the better look, Reen. Surprised. This is my true form. The area with the barrier... The area within this barrier is rich in mana. And tonight's a full moon, which amplifies the effects even further. I'm truly in my element. I'm gonna say Vita is gonna be the one. I also love her adult form, Crimson. Clearly. And you invited Duvalie to come drinking with you? I mean, look, just because she looks small doesn't mean she can't hold her liquor. I don't usually indulge in alcohol, but this is a special case. I wanted to drink a toast to my lord's memory. Leanne really could put him away. Dang! If only we could have brought Leanne to this drinking contest, chat. Yeah, it is really pretty, Yuki. In that case, it would be disrespectful to not follow suit. That goes for you too, Schwarzer. Join us for a glass. This was my lord's favorite herb liqueur. The finest drink to ever come out of the Graham. Leanne's favorite, huh? I'd be honored to try some. Took the glass from Duvalie and drank the contents down in one gulp. That's impressive. You're not gonna savor it? Wow. The fragrance is really distinctive. It kind of tickles the back of your sinuses. Doesn't it just? I like that it doesn't go straight to your head or make you nauseous either. You can thank the medicinal effects of the herbs for that. I like something heavier for a night out, but this is a great little palate cleanser. The scent takes me right back to 250 years ago, for better or worse. Blood red eyes with the blonde hair looks great. Yeah. Trico's preference was always for hard liqueur, of course. I'd believe it. Duvalie doesn't really drink much, but Vita and Roselia, as she is now, look like they can handle their liquor. They might not want to participate, but I guess I might as well ask. Sorry to interrupt, but I have to ask something. Reen explained that he was looking for participants to take place in the drinking contest. A drinking game, you say? That sounds like it could be fun. What a strange thing to come and ask us. We were just toasting my lord. I don't really drink alcohol, just soft drinks or juice mostly. That's fair. I don't drink very often. I mostly, if I am gonna drink, I'm like socially drinking. I don't like go out of my way to be like, let's get drunk. I do not believe it to be all that strange. It is the duty of more mature ladies to accompany the young. It'd be my pleasure to grace you with my presence, especially in this form. I agree. I don't care for the smell and taste of beer, Crimson. But if I'm gonna go out and drink, I'll usually have like a margarita or like something with either tequila or occasionally vodka, but mostly tequila. Will you come as well? Well, someone has to look after the elderly once they've had their fun. So I think I'll have to pass this time. Hey, I can hold my own against a bunch of youngsters. Heh, so I can count Roselia as a participant? Wait right there, Schwarzer. I want to take part in your contest. Jubilee, I hate to say it, you might die. Are you sure? Absolutely. My lord would say it is important to take the time and smell the roses. And I'm not one to run away from any challenge. I see. I'll count you in too, then. We're holding the contest at the beach, so please head over when you're ready. Also, something that's just occurred to me. We haven't looked at any either of Jubilee's other uniforms. Oh, I guess personal is just her normal outfit. Kia has... Oh. There we go. Does Jubilee School... What does that one look like? I've shown that one off before, but I can show it off again. Schoolgirl just is, like, kind of a generic schoolgirl outfit. It doesn't exactly look ugly or anything, but I'm like... It sure is a school uniform. I would have loved it if it was actually, like, a Thor's uniform, or if it was, like, an identifiable uniform. But, I mean, unless that little crescent moon is something that I'm not, like, remembering. It's just, like, a regular schoolgirl outfit, yeah. There's Cassius. I'll talk to you later. Okay, we've been here. Is there anybody at the boutique? No, there would have been a green thing on here. Yeah, you thought it was going to be Vita. It was literally everyone but Vita. This way leads to the villa grounds. There's no need to head this way. Gosh dang it, video game. I want to go see that place where we found Kia. I'm surprised that Sully would be talking to Kurt's mom. Agate wants to get killed, it seems. Yep, true. Oh, Instructor Reen. Well done, Instructor. Warrior, I didn't realize you were here. And you're that girl from Arkham Seal. Yeah, what is Kurt and Sully doing talking to each other? I was in the neighborhood to see Zex and decided to catch up with Mueller. Along the way, this young lady helped us out of a sticky situation. It wasn't that big of a deal, really. You could have handled it without my help, so just hurry up and forget about it. I'm feeling a little lost here. Apparently, Mother and Mueller ran into the Imperial Defense Force on their way to Mishelam. Sully helped them slip away before things could escalate. It wasn't anything special. I just worked with Plie and the others to draw their attention towards the station. You also treated the public to a fantastic performance at your rehearsal. When I heard you were part of Operation Shining Steel, I knew I had to find some way to thank you. Won't you spend some time with us so I can thank you properly? Well... Hey, Sword Boy, she's your mom, right? Say something to her! Sorry, but once she takes a liking to someone, it's nigh impossible to tear her away. At this point, I would recommend just playing along. What's the worst that can happen? You know, those are some very dangerous words, Kurt. If you'd like, I'll come with you and make sure things don't get out of hand. Okay, fine, but I don't know about this whole mom thing. Sully, she's not your mom. I can't imagine how long any of them thought they were going to spend their evening. I can't imagine this is how any of them thought they were going to spend their evening. Well, maybe Orier. Maybe Orier. Yeah, she was mistaken for a boy. Heck, the SSS mistook her for a boy at first. If you remember that scene. Does anybody over here want to join the group? No. Does anybody up here want to join the party? No, but you have a special scene, Ren. Alright, let's go check out that castle thing next. Come on! Estelle, would it kill you to slow down a little? This is Estelle you're talking about, Joshua. The answer is yes. Yes, it would. You did just ride the horror coaster and, over and over until you got the high score. You're acting like a little girl in a candy store. Oh, come on. We've got the whole place to ourselves. It'd be a waste not to enjoy it. Now, come on, you two. We have a castle to storm. All right, all right. I suppose we don't get an opportunity like this every day. Let's go. Looks like you're all having fun. Well, yeah. It's been way too long since we could just enjoy ourselves as a family. It's true. I've been busy with school, and Estelle and Joshua have been running all over the continent. Heck, the first time we'd seen Dad in 6 months was aboard the Pantagruel. Wow, I didn't realize you'd been apart for so long. But if that's the case, shouldn't you be spending time with him now? Nah, it's alright. He deserves a chance to catch up with his old friends anyway. You should also go and spend some time with him, Estelle. Besides, he's got some other business to take care of, doesn't he? Nothing gets by you, huh? Sounds like he's planning to head out around 10 p.m., so we'll have the chance to see him off then at least. But we have some business of our own to finish up before then anyway. We do have a little more time together, but I did promise Tita that I would meet up with her. Yeah, spend some time with your friends too, Ren. Not just your sister and your brother. I guess you two will just have to ride a nice long ride on the Ferris wheel without me. That would actually be kind of... Ah, Ren! Now is not the time! Why are you getting so embarrassed, Estelle? Thanks for the thought, though. Whether it's his family or lovers, the bond between these guys is rock solid. What a perfect opportunity to do something romantic. And they completely wasted it. You agree with me, don't you? Well, I think it's up to each couple to move the relationship forward at their own pace. That's just boring. At least it is to me, the mischievous, loving kitty and family member of these two. I guess that's fair, but enough of the meddling. By the way, speaking of mischief, seems like you're really into pom-pom party, huh, Reen? No, I am not. That's rhetorical, by the way. I already hacked your account and added myself to your friend list. Let's play a round or two sometime. Hacked? You really shouldn't... never mind. Listen, Reen, as was established, there's no laws about hacking people's phones yet. Alright, maybe we can play a little. Go easy on me, though. Was there another blue star up here? There is. Oh, it's you. Oh, Vincent. Isn't it simply a simply enchanting night? Indeed. The elegance of the castle mirrors the sky overflowing with glistening stars. But Margarita, their beauty only reaches its pinnacle when reflected in your eyes. You have a good night, Crimson. My, you always know just what to say. You know, Vincent, if you ever wanted to propose, I could think of no setting more perfect than this lovely night. For his sake, hope that he doesn't. It's quite lovely, yes. How do I really feel about Margarita? The emotional attraction is clearly there, but am I so superficial as to be put off by her appearance? I thought you only loved her because of her magic cookies or whatever. Love is blind, and I do love her. I do. Do I? Would I be struggling so if it weren't so simple? Vincent looks like he's going through some kind of inner turmoil. A little bit, yeah. It's okay, Estelle. You and Joshua are a couple after all, so it's okay to be lovey-dovey a little while after that. Every once in a while, yeah. True.
Oh my! Thank you ever so much!
Thank you, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Such flavor. What an indescribable tasting sensation. I can feel the inspiration build up within me. I simply can't wait to sample whatever you bring me next. Whatever you say, Margarita. Enter the castle of Mirror? Sure. Is there anybody in here that would be interested in joining a drinking contest? Doesn't appear to be. Well, I can think of exactly one other person that we just have to invite. I was thinking potentially Angelica. But, I guess not. Sherazard looks like she's already had plenty to drink. Somehow I get the feeling she'll still win this contest, Reen. She has a big appetite? Yeah, she does. Sarah asked for her, so I should at least try. Sorry to interrupt you, but I have something to ask. Reen explained that he was looking for participants to take part in a drinking contest. Aha, I see. Facing off against Sarah would be fun. If only Ina were here. I'll definitely take part. Don't feel like you have to. Looks like you've had a lot to drink already. Don't worry about me. It goes straight to my cheeks, but I'm just starting out. Are you sure, Your Highness? I don't think you're going to be able to stop Shara when she's like this. I don't think you would ever stop Shara from drinking. I have preparations that need to be made. Can I ask you to watch over her for me? Yes. Please don't worry. We're holding the contest at the beach, so please head over whenever you're ready, Sherazard. You got it. Drinking contest participants are all here, it seems. Maybe I should report to Sarah before we kick things off. There's 9 of us. He really put a lot of work into recruiting all these gals. I'm guessing that I'm gonna get bonus AP for this. Heh, I was wondering if I went overboard. Well, we don't have much time, so let's go with it tournament style. We'll have 3 people in each group, with the last woman standing moving on to the final match. We'll use some strong alcohol so we can declare a winner faster. It wasn't long before the participants of the drinking contest assembled on the beach. Tournament style, eh? It could be an item, you're not wrong, Black Rose, but I imagine we get the item no matter what, and AP if we manage to gather all the potential participants. Very well. I look forward to taking you on, Crimson Roselia, Duvali the Swift. Well, Golden Rakshasa, you're far better than me with a sword, but let's see how we fare with alcohol in hand. I imagine... Of this trio, well, actually, no. I'm pretty sure Le Guin has to win this. Just because she was forced to be a part of this group. We couldn't not have her here. On the honor of my title, the Swift, I shall drink enough for both me and my lord. I hope you haven't forgotten. My liver's 800 years old and only gotten stronger with each century. Best of luck to the both of you, Lucy, Edel. You too, Cecile. All 3 of my high-pitched girl voice girls are together. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can't have some fun with this. It appears I am in the same group as Lady Sarah and Scheherazade after all. Considering we chose them at random, the groups look like they'll make for an interesting game. This group... Oh, well, this group is probably going to be Scheherazade. By the way, you okay there, Scheherazade? I take it you've already gotten your fair share of alcohol tonight. Don't you two worry about a thing. This is just barely the start of our fun. Anyway, I'm racing to beat you, Purple Lightning. Since we're the same age, we should be pretty evenly matched. And I've heard some things about you too, Sharon. From Joshua and Ren. If things are really going to heat up now. You bet they are. I'm gonna have to knock you both flat on the ground. Aw, please be gentle with me now, Lady Sarah. What, suddenly now you want to be gentle, Sharon? Well, we're gonna start with Roselia's team. So let the drinking begin! Once again, I am predicting Le Guin will win this round. Group 1, Roselia, Jubilee, Aurelia. Each burned with competitive spirit in the face of their challenge. Then suddenly, shortly after the drinking began... I really must be getting old. This is hitting me much harder than it used to. Perhaps this 800-year-old liver of mine has finally turned against me after all. Yeah, it's probably gotten damaged with all the drinking you've done in the past 8 centuries. I'll have you know that in my prime, I would have never lost to the likes of you lot. Aw, come on. You're just sounding like a sore loser now, grandmother. Hey, I'm still in this... I'm just fine. Come on, pour me already. I'm in a much bigger stain than that golden Rakshasa. Yeah, Jubilee's completely passed out. I think we can declare a winner here. Sharing drinks with the elder of the Hexen clan and the head of the Stall Ritter was certainly unforgettable. I'm just sorry it ended so soon. You're right about that. Now then, I declare of this round to be General Le Guin.
Oh dear, from behind.
Hi, Nightwolf. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing tonight? We are participating in a drinking contest. Let's give you a big ol' shout out. Playing some Ease 10 Nordics. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm doing all right, you're not Crimson, you're Nightwolf. I'm doing all right, Nightwolf. Group 2 is Cecile, Lucy, and Edel. I am going to predict Lucy wins this one. The contest starts out with happy drinking and chatting, but before long... I can't drink anymore. I was wrong, chat. It was not Lucy. I know I've certainly had my fill of alcohol for a while. I'd love to talk more, but I don't think I can keep going in this contest. Oh my. Well, that is an awful shame. But you shouldn't push yourselves too hard. You three didn't go as hard as the first group, but you held your drinks down quite well all the same. It was a good try, Lucy. Who would have thought that Edel was such a hard drinker, though? That's a scary thought, chat. I have seen K-Pop Demon Hunters Black Rose. I thought it was a fantastic movie. If you're wondering whether you should watch it, I say go for it. Yeah, can't say I'm not surprised too. That said, I can officially announce that Edel is the winner of round 2. Sarah, Scheherazade, and Sharon for group 3. Oh god, who do we think is gonna win this one, chat? Like, we've seen just how much Scheherazade can drink without getting drunk. Well, I don't know if it's without getting drunk. Aina never gets drunk. What the hell, Aina? Sarah despite how much she loves drinking, gets drunk very easily. I could see this going to either Scheherazade or Sharon. We haven't seen too much about Sharon's ability to drink. Scheherazade had already been drinking, so it didn't take long before she lagged behind Sarah and Sharon. I drank too much. I could swear my brain's trying to convince me Ina's sitting right across the table, so I'll have to call it quits here. Yeah, it's a good thing Ina's not in this contest, though, chat. Hey, Sharon, what gives? Please be gentle with me. You drank all that booze and didn't even get a little worse off? Explain yourself. Yeah, looks like Sharon's gonna win this one. I don't have so much of an explanation, if I may be honest. With Scheherazade having quit now, it'd be my pleasure to pour all the alcohol we have left for you, Lady Sarah. Bring it on. I'll drink it, no big deal. My. But you don't look too well, Lady Sarah. You don't have to keep going, you know. Shut up. I gotta beat you. I can't lose now. Crack open that bottle. I don't want any doubt of my glorious victory. I don't think this one will be enough. At this rate, we may keep going for another 10. 10 full bottles, Lady Sarah. To be honest, I'm not sure this much is enough to judge if you're as strong as Ina or not. Sharon is officially scary if she's being compared to Ina in any regards. I think you should throw in the towel, Sarah. You gave it your best shot. There are just some drinkers out there that transcend what we mere mortals can grasp. No! I can't end here. I refuse to accept that. Well, I'm just gonna call it that Sharon's the winner of this one. I am officially afraid for this last round. From there, the three winners of the three groups began the final round. They continued to drink hard alcohol as if it was water. Time passed without a clear winner. Jesus Christ, chat. I've never drank so much before. It turns out I'm much stronger than I'd estimated. I think some sweeter alcohol would make for a nice change of pace. Well, I don't think we're going to have a winner anytime soon. I don't know who's eventually going to win this, but I am scared for all of them. Excuse me, is this all the... This is all the alcohol we have for the contest. What do you mean, what the hell, Black Rose? We still have some other customers, so I was hoping you might call it a night here? Of course. Sorry for exhausting so much of your supply. I think we're gonna have to declare it a draw between these three. That's a shame, but if we're out, we're out. I really did want to see Edel drink, but what can you do? There'll be another chance, but those three seem undefeatable. Next time, we should get the guys involved, too. I mean, if you want people to, like, not be able to match any of them... Oh, wait. She wants them involved for other reasons, chat. Agreed. Next time, we should invite Wallace. Maybe Master Reen and Lady Elisa will take part next time as well. I mean... I don't know how well she drinks, but sure. I think I'd be knocked out before everyone else even got started. Let's get a look at the rest of the competition. I'm wondering if we should have stopped them while they were ahead. I don't feel so well. Someone bring me the water. I'm awake. You know, I need to head to the little sword maiden's room. She's gonna puke. Somebody get her a bucket, chat. Nothing good ever comes of ignoring your limits. How are you feeling, Cecile? I'm fine. I'm just worried about everyone else. I gave out all the medicine I had on hand, but it doesn't seem like it was enough. What about you, Sarah? You okay? We've still got a little booze left. Shouldn't let it go to waste. Sherazard, give it a break already. Everyone smells so much like alcohol. And this is why we shouldn't have let you even, like, be a part of it, like, watch this contest, Kia. But we've had such a big day tomorrow. I hope they don't get too messed up from all that drinking. It's okay, none of them are on my party. I'll be fine. Some of them obviously drink way over their limits. I think they should at least get some rest as soon as possible. I wouldn't worry too much about that. What's up, Olivier? Your Highness? Now that you mention it, you did say you had some sort of contingency plan, yeah? That's right. I assumed that something like this might come to pass. So Rosine and some other familiar faces aided me in whipping up this special concoction. This medicine is amazing. It feels like it's actually washing the alcohol out of my system. Oh, so this must be the Diaset's secret I've heard tell about. Septian Church has some nifty little formulas under its belt. So this is what you used before you went drinking with Aina? Yeah, I think he and Anton tried to use some. Yes. If you take a dosage before drinking, you won't get swept up in the throes of inebriation even a bit. Of course, it's also effective if you take it after the deed's been done. Perhaps with this little remedy on my side, I could challenge you again, Shara. You know, I think we've all had enough of drinking contests for now. Either way, thank you for the help, Your Highness. Thank you for the stretch, Yuki. Give me just a moment. Of course. I have no doubt they would have recovered with a mere good night's sleep. However, I want everyone to enjoy this night to its fullest. Fair. I would also love everyone to enjoy tonight to the fullest. So I appreciate you coming through with that medicine, Oliver. And thank you for the hydrate, Nightwolf. I will get to that as soon as I am done with this good stretch. If anybody here needs to hydrate or stretch, or I know that Allie told me to take meds earlier, but if you need to take meds, chat, please do so. Stay happy, stay healthy. You should do the same, Reen. Enjoy yourself while you can. Thank you, I will. Ladies' night complete. $9,000. Oh, and a bonus ticket. Yay. Oh, apparently there's a scene over here that I missed. I don't know how I missed you. Of course, we're gonna come and cheer them on. Whoa, Eustace, look at all the lights! I just now realized that Mishelam has hat and bunny ears. Gotta say, it's pretty romantic! Mishelam, don't go getting ideas. Don't go getting ideas. It's not bad, I suppose. The scenery is far from traditional, but that grants it an elegance in and of itself. He started again. Can't you just say you're happy we were able to share the scenery together? Sure, that as well. Huh? So this is where you two have been. Oh, Oh, Reen! You two seem to be enjoying yourselves. Am I interrupting something? Thank you for the 3-stream streak, Yuki. I don't know what you could possibly mean. Yeah, it'd be a waste for just the two of us to enjoy all this by ourselves. Wait, me being here isn't the reason everyone's been staying away, is it? Of course not. Just look at Mint and Margarita. They sure didn't have any trouble having fun with you. Everyone who needs to know is already in the loop. You don't need to overthink things. Okay, if you say so. Should we mosey over to the theme park soon? I want to take a look around anyway. Let's leave this place to other couples, yeah? Wait, other couples? Stop making that implication, game. We can head that way. Though I do hope you're not implying that we're a couple. Please don't. Ooh, looks like someone's getting embarrassed. She really hasn't changed one bit. Although, I really didn't think we'd get to spend time together like this again. I was so sure that all I could do is watch over you guys from within the sword. I got the maiden to thank for that, and of course I should thank all of you too. You're having fun? You just wanted to show it off? Fair enough. Fair enough. Mishelam. We didn't play a part in that, you know. It was all due to the maiden. Nah. I think more went into it than you guys think. You guys have always cared for me so much, you know. And I could feel that clear as day, even when I was in the sword. All that affection is what really helps me get out. I'm just sad I can't get a hug in this form. Have you tried to tackle somebody yet, Mishelam? I see. Thank you for the $50. I mean, Mira, Yuki. 50 Mira. Don't worry. I find it well that we can even be together and chat on a night like this. What more could we wish for than that? Oh! Eustace. Hiya! See? I told you! Ah! Enough! A lady your age shouldn't be so indecent. Well, it's not like we're actually touching, so it's okay, right? You're up next, Reen. I think I'll pass on that. I don't think you have a choice. To show my application? I think the word you're looking for, Yuki, is appreciation. Though thank you again. Don't you think maybe Altina would like a hug? Yeah, Mishelam, go hug your sister, your other sibling. Oh, that's true. Time to go hugging crazy at the theme park. Ugh. Don't just stand there and encourage her. Come on now, Mishelam, you're blocking the view. Well, the only one who knows what comes next is Adios herself. I'm happy for them both. Okay, remove the hat. Much better. Why did all of them get put to the back, chat? We gotta meet up with Tilly and the others later. Oh, by the way, you play Vantage Masters, don't you, Reen? I just got some new cards from Crow. And after combining them with the ones I got from Eustace, I've made a pretty impressive deck. We should play when you've got a sec. You got it. I'm more than willing to take you on. You can now play Vantage Masters against Mishelam. Mishelam's as loud and as rowdy as ever. But given the situation, it might be better for things to be lively tonight. I agree, chat. Is there anybody else that I explicitly want to go and hang out with before I do more events? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to duplicate at least one event. Okay, let's start doing some more of these events though, chat. Welcome to the Castle of Mirrors, the crown jewel of Mishelam Wonderland. Are you ready to discover a world of reflections and mystique? Deep inside is a renowned fortune teller who will unravel your very fate. One ticket is good for 2 people to enter. Have fun. Castle of Mirrors, huh? I get the feeling a certain someone is in there. Geez, I wonder who. I should invite someone who might be interested. Okay, Laura's not interested in the Castle of Mirrors. We're gonna do all of the stuff that Laura would be interested in first. Which I guess now is limited to the, stuff over here. Oh, hi, Anton. Just when I thought I'd finally reunite with Olivier after all these years. Tyson's secret. I'm glad the ingredients I picked up in my travels were useful for something, at least. Yeah, you're the one who, asked for that to be, like, made, Anton. But a drinking contest? After all those drinks, she's hardly even tipsy. My head. Come on, Anton, pull it together. I finally found Sharon. I can't just quit now. I believe in you, Anton. Go get her. I get the feeling Anton's lived a tough life. You could say that, chat. Wait, no, let's do the ice first. Heh, man, a ladies' drinking contest sure was one hell of an idea. I didn't imagine that all that booze for the night would just go like that, though. Those gals were really something else. That's for sure. They would have drank me right under the table. Anyway, we can still make some original cocktails with a few ingredients. You just gotta get a little creative with them. Mixing up an original cocktail sounds like it'd be a fun activity to do with someone. Who would be interested? Laura would be interested, chat. Rin took out his Arcus and called up his chosen companion. Alright. I brought a lot of ingredients for us to choose from, so now we just gotta figure out where to start. Time to put all of my lunch preparation experience to the test. I don't know if making a drink is going to be quite the same as lunch prep, but I believe in us, Laura. Feel welcome to use the ingredients we have on hand, too. I can't wait to try out your concoction. The two of them worked together to make a cocktail. They settled on which ingredients would complement the drinks best through trial and error. After a while, their creation was complete. Orange juice. I call this the Arcade Zabayon. It looks like orange juice, chat. A gold cocktail. It matches perfectly with the radiance so synonymous with the Arcade name. The base is my father's favorite, Steinrose right from Ulster. He would let me try a little on special occasions in the past, but at the time I was too young to have the right taste for it. I wonder, that would explain some stuff if Victor's willing to let his little girl drink. Besides the Steinrose, I added some milk, egg, and sugar. It makes for a smooth drink with a rich, sweet taste. Okay, chat. We now have a recipe for this drink. Somebody make it and tell me how it tastes. We don't have, like, proportions. We don't know exact recipe. But we know milk, egg, sugar, and Steinrose. It looks amazing. We should serve some up to the Viscount sometime. I really like what you've done. It's really unique. In fact, I think I'll add it to our menu. Why don't you enjoy a glass together on the beach? Go enjoy the rest of your evening. Good idea. Wait, we're not on the beach. I guess we're, like, near the beach. Chat, they're sharing a bench. The last time we saw two people enjoying a bench, they ended up as a couple by the end of that arc. The two enjoyed their special cocktail while basking in the light of the lanterns, the sound waves filling their ears. After a while, they parted ways and returned to what they had been doing. Wait, hold on. You said you added it to your menu. It's nice and quiet on the lakeside and makes for a great place for some evening relaxation. Sounds like it'd be fun to do with somebody. We've already done it with Laura. Welcome to Lakeside Beach. It's pretty romantic this time of night, much more than it is during the day. As you're a special ticket holder, you can even have 2 sparklers for each ticket. So how about you enjoy some sparklers by the beach? It's a perfect way to take in the lake. I thought we were gonna go swimming, chat. Sparklers, that seems like fun. No, we've done everything we can with Laura. I'm so sad now, chat. You know what? Okay, chat, who are we sharing the sparklers with? I can't share them with Laura, so I'll let you guys choose. Yuna, Altina, Fee, Duvalie, Elton, Ash, or Eusis? First person to answer gets it. Ash? Okay. Chat has voted for Ash. Did I do a single bonding event with him between last arc and this one? Not a one. But we're hanging out with Ash. Two guys with sparklers. This is just a new kind of pathetic, don't you think? It's not my fault Laura wasn't available, Ash. Something bothering you, Ash? Nah, I was just thinking back on when I went to the summer festival with my mom. Oh. Hey, that sounds like a good memory for you, though, right? Let's cut the sappy stuff, yeah? Forget I said anything. Ah. Looks like they're all burned out. Look, I guess if you want to do this again, I'm game. Wouldn't want you to get all lonely without me or whatever. Just bring some real-ass fireworks next time, got it? Got it. They safely disposed of the sparklers and promptly left the beach. Then they parted ways, both having something they had to get back to for the evening. Bond with Ash strengthened. Okay, chat. I think that's where we're gonna call it. It's a little early, I know. However, actually, you know what? We can spend time with one person at the Castle of Mirrors. Same question. Alyssa, Sarah, Elise. See, these two people I have problems with hanging out with like this. Alyssa, while I don't care for her, I don't have a problem with. Celine is a cat. Crow or Elliot? Crow it is. Thank you, Yuki. Rin took out his Arcus and called the chosen companion. So, this is the Castle of Mirrors, huh? Hey, I've never seen mirrors this big before. It's like we've stumbled into another dimension. The staff said there's a rest spot a little further down. Let's go. Good idea. Our one true love, chat. Well, second true love. Heh. This place makes for a hell of a date spot. But it's not really the type of place I imagined us going to, you know? So you agree, Crow? This is a date? Well, I guess you can scope out the place before you bring a hot date here. Come on, Crow. Come on, Crow. You know what this is. Thank you, Yuki. They reached the rest spot and stopped for a break. I'm not a big fan of just taking a walk, but the scenery like this changes things, you know? We're almost at the end. What should we ask the fortune teller? Oh, I can think of a few questions. Well, if this renowned psychic really is who I've heard it is, I might as well ask her what tomorrow has in store for me, right? Reen. I'm not gonna take it too seriously, honestly. So, what about you? What should I ask? Crow is going to ask, when will he and Reen finally get married? Or he'll ask, hey, when am I ever gonna finally pay off the 50 Mira? I've been waiting for you both.
Welcome to the Room of Fate's unfolding.
That is Is that the first time we've actually heard her voice chat? I knew we would meet again, and I'm glad to see you looking so well. I heard that you were working as a fortune teller here, so I decided to come here as a customer today. How about it, Beryl? That's no problem. Let us begin. What do you wish to know? So you would like to know what will happen to you after tomorrow. As for you, Crow, you seek the result of the gamble you soon intend to make, do you not? How did you know? Oh wait, you're a fortune teller. Whoa, secret's out, huh? Wow, looks like you've seen right through both of us. Of course. Well then, shall we begin? Reen, there are dark clouds surrounding your fate. I don't think so. I haven't played the Dark Cloud games. Clouds so dense that not even my sight can penetrate them. This does not mean, however, that your future is without hope. So basically, she's saying, hey, this is a video game. I don't know what's actually going to happen. The key to piercing these clouds is within the special bonds between your friends. And one more thing. The bonds between us? Wait, what's the other thing? Unfortunately, even I do not know what it may be. But it all depends on your efforts tomorrow, including whether you discover what it is. I'm not sure if I really understand, but I'll keep it in mind. My efforts tomorrow? I guess I'll need to think about how I should spend my time before the final battle. And next... It seems you intends to gamble it all tomorrow for your friends, Crow. Unfortunately, like Reen, it is impossible to read your future at this point. She just is a shit fortune teller, chat. Do not fret. Adios does not smile on those who risk their lives in desperation. She smiles on those who act in firm faith. So the gamble that Crow was thinking about wasn't related to Mira. Well, of course not, Reen. He's gonna gamble his own life, chat. Thank you for having this kind of resolve for us, Crow. Heh. Having everything revealed in front of you is like this isn't easy, you know? But she's right. Adios won't look my way if I'm just desperate. I'll do what I can to help you, Reen, right up to the very end. Thanks, Crow. Give me a little kiss. And I'll be right by your side, Crow. I know we can do this. Together. As a family.
I pray fortune smiles upon you.
Until we meet again. They left the Castle of Mirrors and its mysterious atmosphere behind, and parted ways to return to what they were doing before. Okay, I know I've got one more bonding ticket. But like I said, I'm going to call it there. And we will save the final bonding ticket for tomorrow night. Because it is 12:30. I am getting tired. Who's at the wharf again? Oh, Valimar, probably. There's also a blue event over here, chat. It's Celine. And a green event down here is these two. Well, we'll have to see what they all want tomorrow. Until then, let's start looking for a potential raid. Any last second requests for... What did I even set that as? 25,000 channel points. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, dum, dum, dum. Bum, bum, bum. One of the people that I'm being recommended. You're playing Cold Steel 4. How far are you in Cold Steel? Where are you? Well, at the very least, you are either at or past where I'm at. Because he's playing against Ren in Palm Party right now. I don't know if I really want to raid somebody who's potentially further than I am. Let's go raid you instead. Oh wait, no, Yenna. Yenna's live. It's been a while since I've raided Yenna, so let's go raid her. She is playing through Elden Ring for the very first time. And from what I can tell, she is having a blast. As usual, subscribers can use this first raid message to go and share some love. Or you can use the second raid message if you are just a follower. I appreciate everybody for coming out here tonight. My guess is we're probably going to be finishing the Mishelam intermission tomorrow. Also, I was looking at it earlier. Cold Steel 3 took me 43 episodes. This is episode 42 of Cold Steel 4. So unless we absolutely, haul ass and beat the game in an hour and a half tomorrow, this will be the longest Cold Steel game by far. I hope you all have a wonderful night, though, chat. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys!